A second New Orleans home searched by U.S. Marshals in less than 24 hours as investigators work to close in on escaped inmate Derek Groves.
Yeah, and that's as the two remaining jail escapees have been on the run for more than 1 month now. WDS reporter Shay O'Connor explains that law enforcement searched a house to see if Groves has been in contact with his family. Shay?
Good evening to you, Stella and Gina. Yeah, family members tell me they just don't want these visits to escalate in any way. They tell me that they do not know where Derek Groves is. They also described to me what happened after hearing law enforcement knocking on their door earlier this morning.
So when I opened the door, it had like 12 cars. People, marshals out with their guns. This sad.
Jasmine Groves, the aunt of escaped inmate Derek Groves, took this video showing the large police presence around her home.
I told them, babies in the house. I met them at the sidewalk, and one of them with the shield, and the guy got behind him, and they're ready to go in. I said, now this is where I draw the line.
U.S. Marshals say they searched the home with permission and did not make any arrests.
I don't know where he at. I haven't spoke with him. I don't even try to Google my contact.
Convicted killer Derek Groves and Antoine Massey remain on the loose. For the most part, Groves has been largely unspotted since the escape. U.S. Marshals tell WDSU they went to the home to re-interview a close acquaintance of Groves.
Well, I'm not saying that the people today were not honest. They were, actually. But we have had issues in the past where people have blatantly lied to us, and the person's been in the residence or at least nearby.
Marshals say they brought a large police presence in case they found Groves.
No, he haven't tried to contact me. Obviously, y'all don't know. Because, you know what I'm saying? So I'm asking, what is the relevance?
And Groves was convicted of murder last October. As we know, Groves and Massey are still on the loose. $50,000 for information on each. If you do know anything at all, you're being urged to contact Crime Stoppers. Reporting live from OJC, Shay O'Connor, WDSU News.
Trailhand Bill. Car blogs are something y'all got to deal with, man. Reporting live from South Florida with all due respect, Shay O'Connor, you're a journalist. I kind of take that to mean information gatherer and disseminator, like you put it out there, right? So when you say this man was convicted of murder, why didn't you also include and disseminate the information that doesn't mean he was guilty? Now, his ass could be absolutely guilty of murder. They could have him on camera, face clear in HD, doing whatever the hell they said he was doing. I am Trailhand Bill. I gather information, not a perfect man at all, and I also disseminate it to the American public. I just don't feel the commitment to a lack of objectivity that many of you media journalists do. I mean, what the hell is this dude talking about? If you don't know, then maybe you at the wrong platform, or you found the one that your ass need to be here. I just did a story about one man. I ain't gonna belabor this and draw it out, but just one individual that did 28 years, if I remember correctly, in the prison, only for the same Johnny's judge, prosecutors in court that sent him there to turn around after 28 years and say he ain't do a damn thing. And the detective who sent his ass there, who was responsible for the investigation that sent his ass there, has presently been found to be responsible for 51 exoneration cases. So when this BITCH get on the news and say he was convicted of murder a year ago, it sounds like you're trying to emotionally manipulate the public as if that means his ass was guilty. How many of these damn exoneration stories do I got to keep reminding us of before we all get the damn point that just because people are arrested, locked up, in jail, in prison, sentenced to death, murdered in the capital punishment system, that's 8 men, that don't mean their ass was ever guilty. America be getting it wrong as a motherfucker. Sometimes on purpose because they don't give a damn, and sometimes because we're all human and we make mistakes. Let me make another point here. Listen to this video, something that came through my mind. I agree with you guys, man. Auntie was wearing a shirt that says "Stop Police Crimes." We definitely need more auditors out here, man. My issue will continue to be with auditors. You have to have moral consistency. You cannot be out here screaming for people to do the right thing when you're out here doing everything but. You cannot be out here asking people to address their bullshit when you're doing everything but. That's my issue with auditors. Not that I want them to stop auditing, not that I want them to stop informing the American public to know their rights and schooling us on what our rights are, being our teachers. That's not what I want. I want moral consistency from auditors, from cop watchers, from government watchdogs. Because any amount of bullshit put into the American public, put into human society, man, it contributes to the denigration of human society. So you can't be out here wanting to sweep up this bullshit while yours remains. But anyway, that's my issue with auditors. But watching this video, I was reminded that we do need more auditors, because I'm thinking like, okay, cool. Before I hear anything about the video, I know that the Johnnies show up at whoever house, a family member house, and they looking for these escaped dudes. What the fuck that got to do with me, fam? You can come. This is America. Your coward ass can go wherever you want to go as long as it's not private property, man. What in the hell does that have to do with me? That's all I need to know. So then when we get further into the video, and Auntie says, first and foremost, I opened the door. Auntie, you had the sense to, in this interview, because I don't know you had that shirt on. I ain't watched that part of it, and I ain't going to watch it back. I don't know if you had that shirt on when they came to your house, but you had the sense in this interview to have on a Stop Police Crime shirt. I have to feel like you did that purposefully. I have to feel like there was some intent there. I have to feel like you were trying to send a message. And this is where needing more auditors come in. How you got sense enough to know that you need to send that damn message, but you don't have sense? I ain't dissing you. I'm asking a very important question here. But you don't have sense enough to know why the fuck you opening your door for these cowards. You told them that there were babies in the house. You told them that, young lady. So I have a question. If known rapists show up at your home, residence, and you know you got children in there, if you in there, if known murderers, if known treasoners, if known terrorists show up at your door armed in gang formation, would you open the door? I'm asking this question because a lot of Americans do not identify the fact that that's exactly who these cowards are. They have a history for it. That's why your ass had on the shirt. Yet you open up your door and expose not only yourself, but your family to them. This is what I'm saying. We got to start thinking and using our minds. And then we get further into the video and they admit that they search your home because you voluntarily allowed them to. Let me ask this damn question again. If known murderers, if known rapists, if known domestic terrorists, if known treasoners showed up at your door armed with military weapons and gang formation, would you allow them voluntarily, damn near ask them to come in your house and go through it at their will? Ain't no way in hell you would. Now, what sound-minded American does not know that's exactly who these coward motherfuckers are? So why are you in an interview wearing a Stop Police Crime shirt, but you open up your door to them and invite them into your home in some shit that you tell us, and we have no reason to not believe you? I believe Americans. Now, I know we be lying and shit out here, but when it comes to Johnnies versus Americans, please don't be confused about which side I believe. So when you tell us you have not talked to your nephew, you have no reason to contact him, and you have not tried to, I believe you. Therefore, that shit should have ended with them standing outside of your damn house mad as hell. Then the coward-ass cop gonna get on the TV and the phone interview. He ain't got enough time or respect for the public to say, hey, let me present myself and show myself. He says, well, you know, we've been in these situations and people have lied to us before. Let me make this damn point for the third time. Motherfucker, we sound-minded Americans who ain't blindly and stupidly out here back in the blue know that Americans have been in situations many times where y'all have raped, kidnapped, murdered, terrorized, persecuted innocent people and went home with paid motherfucking vacations. So why is the resume only good to speak for your experience with us? But it in no shape, form, or fashion should speak to our experience with you. You have lost your damn mind. Respectfully, Auntie, you need to get as woke as that damn shirt you got on. And a lot of us do out here. Know your rights. Leave them motherfuckers standing outside. Do not in any shape, form, or fashion and circumstance give them more access than you are legally required to you, anything you own, or anything you love. These are some of the worst human beings walking God's earth. They are violently struck with power hunger, control issues. And you cannot give these sanctioned motherfuckers that type of murderers access to you and think anything good will ever come out of it. It is a blessing that no one was hurt in this situation. But you don't owe them access to nothing that belongs to you. Leave them where they are. If they have a warrant, they will come in. These are not your friends. They're not neighborhood heroes. They're not sensible. I don't give a damn if they are looking for people who were convicted of crimes that they allegedly committed. Motherfucker, do your job. That ain't got a damn thing to do with me and these people I love in this house on my property. That's where this story begins and ends. I'm Trailhand Bill. Thank you if you made it this far. If you liked the video, feel free to hit that thumbs up button. I greatly appreciate it. If you care to go a little further than that, maybe even subscribe, hit the notification bell. Check out a few of the other videos on the channel. Either way, y'all be safe.